Hello, everybody. Dave Neal here, stand-up comic and host of Bachelor Nation News. And we have a breaking news report. Can you believe this? Clayton Echard spotted hanging out with Recchia. And what a hump day it is. A hump day indeed. And I'm going to give you exactly the content you need to see. What was shown on Clayton's Instagram was anything shown on Recchia's and all the other people that were in the room. We are going to triangulate this. There was a photo posted last night on Rachel's page. To me, it looks like Clayton may be in the background. Maybe I'm hyping it. Maybe it's much ado about nothing. But isn't that what my channel's all about? Much ado about nothing. Follow me on Instagram at DNeals. Patreon.com/Dave Neal. If you want to see the moment where I saw this story, it was live on the Patreon. It just happened. I was like, all right, what's our next video going to be? Clayton spotted with Rachel. Ahooga. You know what I mean? I was like, giddy up. All right, clean off the old eyes. Could it be real? Can it be true? Can Rachel and Clayton make it a screw? We made that up. Does that make sense? It doesn't matter. We're excited. It's Wednesday. Caffeine. All right, so let's get into it. Here's the Instagram. Let's make this wide. It's a run and gun type of video. Here's Clayton's Instagram. Video cut short, but I ended up putting it in the hole. Golf, that is. So there he is. Listen to the sound of the stroke. Even white. Okay, that did not sound like a good hit. That did not sound like a good hit. Who was he golfing with? Was he golfing? We know. Does Rachel Recchia golf? Let's do this. Rachel Recchia golf. She's from Florida. She must golf. Okay, we don't see anything there. Hey, it's all right. Confirmation bias. Keep on going. So here's Clayton, and then he posts this, kind of a thing of reach your goals. He does the whole thing. Clayton and Rachel Recchia have a lot in common, folks. Not only in the fact that she was one of his finalists. It ended poorly. Did it end? But of course, he talks about body positivity, overcoming all of the hate online. Rachel talks about similar things, overcoming, like the insecurities she's had with her skin outbreak, and also being the center of the show and trying to do all these things. So if they do get back together, I wouldn't be completely surprised. What does Susie think about this? We'll get into all of it. So here's the Instagram story. Obviously, Clayton's trolling us, but you don't troll people unless you're in the position where you're sort of making amends. So here he is with Giannina, Kaylin Miller-Keys, Michelle Young, Blake Horstman, and see who it is at the end.
It's me hanging with my friends. Little breakfast action. Oh.
Whoa!
Push the like button.
Oh, wrong one. Whoa! There it is. All right. So anyway, let's watch that again here. Well, let's go through this one more time.
Hey guys,
so,
it's me hanging with my...
There we have in the background Blake and Giannina. Of course, Blake knows a thing or two about having, the spotlight on him for not the best reasons within the Bachelor world. I'm sure him and Clayton can have a lot to talk about regarding mental health and being, falling out from the show.
My friends.
So there they are. Cheers. And then who do we have here? So that's Kaylin Miller-Keys. I honestly wouldn't have known if he didn't say. We don't know where Dean is. So does this mean they're in Colorado?
Breakfast.
And then Michelle Young, and of course, one of his lovers, Rachel Recchia.
Action. Oh.
So they all laugh at that. Haha, so funny. But anyway, we're going to get into this in a second. What does Susie have to say? I was holding on to this screen grab from a few days ago because I didn't quite know what to do with it. But Susie just responded to a Q&A. As we know, as Clayton's season ended, he left the show alone and then rekindled with Susie. They dated and have since broken up. Fans wonder, will he be getting back together with Rachel Recchia? And we'll ask that question in a second. I'm going to share that in a second with you. But the AMA with Susie Evans was, is it a part of the Bachelor contract to keep pictures of both you and Clayton up? She said no, but if you scroll down on my Instagram, you can find pics of previous exes too. It's weird navigating dating in the social media age. I post so much that things get pushed down quick. And cherish memories with the amazing people I've spent time creating memories with, including my exes. I would respect any ex's wishes if they or a new partner wanted me to delete or if they were an awful person, but I've dated pretty good guys, except for one. No need to erase memories on my end. And then she said this, any chance of you and Clayton getting back together in the future? Probably the most asked question. I don't think either of us have intentions of getting back together. We have so much love and respect for each other. We went through something really intense together last year. I think we both feel grateful for having the other to go through it with, but now we are building two different lives. We are happier, healthier where we are now than when we were together. Interesting stuff. Now, Bachelorette Rachel, if you remember, this was a fun moment on her season of The Bachelorette. She wasn't getting necessarily the respect that and attention she wanted from her cast members when she was The Bachelorette. And she said, you know what? Clayton treated me better than them. So was hindsight helping her realize that maybe her connection with Clayton was actually real? Maybe there was something that happened. Hold on. Maybe just the personality type of Rachel made it so that she didn't offer her true self in front of the cameras on Clayton's season. And maybe, just maybe, they actually have a shot in the real world. So here's what she said. Gabby's guys are professing these feelings for her and giving her these speeches, and the whole time no one can make eye contact with me, Rachel said as the men watched Gabby's men fight on the group date. As much as Gabby was having a moment with her guys, I wanted to have a moment with mine. After last rose ceremony, watching man after man reject me, I think everyone should have been trying so hard to have a moment with me. It really just does feel like a big insecurity that continues to reveal itself. The wanting to have someone who makes you feel like you're the only person here and they're 100% invested in you. She started crying and claimed that Clayton made her feel more special than her suitors. At this point, I want to feel chosen. I'm not here to beg these guys to act like they want me. I'm so over this. I don't know why I feel more insecure, more desperate on the side of being the Bachelorette than of the side of being a contestant on Clayton's season. He made me feel more wanted than these guys made me feel. It hurts your feelings because you're supposed to be the only thing they care about. I feel like Gabby's guys get it. Very interesting stuff. So posted on Screen Rant, why some Bachelor fans think Clayton and Rachel may get back together. Now, this was posted in September in 2022. After both Rachel Recchia and Clayton Echard announced their respective breakups days apart, some fans of The Bachelor think the two may reunite. Of course, Rachel broke up with Tino, who was the winner of her season. Tino admitted, he wasn't caught, he admitted to cheating with a kiss. Not that it matters, but in the grand scheme of things, he wasn't just banging a bunch of chicks out there. No, he admitted to kissing somebody else, and then they broke up. After Clayton, and of course, Rachel was the Bachelorette on a very short turnaround from Clayton's season. After Clayton announced his breakup with Susie, some fans of The Bachelor think he may rekindle with Rachel Recchia. Clayton met Rachel when he led The Bachelor season 26. We got all that. Rachel was then announced as the lead of The Bachelorette, along with Gabby. So Gabby's single, or she's with, Vinny from Jersey Shore. Who knows? They're probably not together. After Rachel and Clayton were both revealed to be newly single merely days apart, some fans speculated that the two may give their relationship another shot. It was clear on Clayton's season that he and Rachel had an exceptionally strong connection, which resulted in Rachel being heartbroken when she was eliminated. Yeah, there was this moment where Rachel and Clayton were sitting together on a dock, and I said, if she doesn't win, I'll be shocked. I just thought they had this real strong bond. Some fans felt that Rachel never truly got over Clayton, as during her season, she even said that none of her men made her feel as wanted as Clayton did. So we already shared that part. Very fascinating stuff. So we go back to Rachel over here. And okay, so I don't know what they're doing, but we saw the video of Clayton on a golf course, and here's Rachel on the golf course. Now, what the hell is going on in this photo? Pebble Beach, 17-mile drive. She's with Kaylin Miller Keys. This was last night. She's drinking a healthy glass of red wine. And who do we have in the background of this video, of this photo? Is that... Now, hold on. Now, guys, okay, I know. I'm stretching my hand. I need to go to yoga class because I'm reaching so hard for this. Is that Clayton? Can somebody help me out? Can we get someone on the line? That looks like Clayton to me, if I had to guess. Now, you know that new Google phone where they say, if your photo's blurry, it'll straighten it back out. Can we unblurry this? Can we unblurry this thing? I've, been known on Asparagate to match up Dale Moss and Claire Crowley, but I'm telling you right now, I'm supposed to be going on my honeymoon. I'm going to cancel my honeymoon. Tasha! We're staying home. We got a Rachel and Clayton. What are their names together? Rachel, Rayton. Either way, there may be the two of them, and maybe they wanted to get ahead of it. So she makes a few posts about her clear skin. Hey, listen, Rachel, You're beautiful. You're looking great. Clayton, you're beautiful. I love Clayton. I love all the things he said after his season. Could it be true? Could it be real? Could they be together and maybe copying a feel? We'll have to see how it all goes, folks. But that's the story, and that's what we know. I'd love to hear from you. Is this just a publicity stunt? Did Clayton just happen to be in Colorado for the same influencer trip as Rachel? Or is this emoji correct? And it's a little bit of this. Is it a little bit of that? I tell you what, on a slow year so far in 2023, February 1st, we can use a little bit of a good love story here, and I'll be the first to report on it. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already for future content. I'm posting some subscriber-only content for you guys, and if you want to go on the Patreon and see my live reaction, patreon.com/Dave Neal. I'll have more about this content on today's podcast, Bachelor Rush Hour, which you can catch at between 4 and 5 p.m. East Coast time every afternoon. I have a new podcast out for you guys with all of the Bachelor Nation news, and we try to make it fun and enjoyable for you to wrap up the day. That's what it's all about, bringing love to everyone out there. Now, whether they decide to stick together or whether it was a publicity stunt, I wish them the ultimate amount of happiness in 2023. What do you guys think? Leave a comment. We'll see you in a bit.